Hello, y'all. So today I was actually sitting down and I got reminded of something that I went through while I was in prison, and mainly because I honestly have expressed a lot of frustration sometimes with my mom. Yeah, I know, sons, but I got reminded that of the visitation that I felt the most helpless. And in this visitation, I mean, I regularly saw my mom cry, but in this visitation, it was different. And it's something that has impacted me the most out of my whole sentence. Well, one of the most things. And I believe that those who have been helpless, you can understand exactly where I'm coming from because there's no way, nothing you can do. Your power, your knowledge, everything is just it doesn't take you anywhere in that certain circumstance. So for me, it was like when I was going through it, it just felt so bad. But I would like to share with y'all. So what happened was when I was at vegetation, my mom asked me to let her see the ID, my prison ID. So I took it out of my pocket and I showed it to her. And whenever I show her this exact ID right here, it's she grabbed it and she starts caressing the picture as if she's caressing me. And she keeps saying my son over and over. But as she kept on going, she starts crying. And when it started, it just kept increasing. And she started breaking down. She started getting to where she was hysterical. And at that moment, it just so happens that the correction officer walks in and he's like, "Hey, it's 5 minutes left. You gotta, you're getting close to the visitation to finish." So no, me knowing that these people will not compromise. Now I'm trying to be in a hurry, mom, no, it's okay, it's all right, it's gonna be okay. And on the outside, I look strong, but as she was start getting real hysterical, loud, and it's like she had almost like a nervous breakdown. And I just kept crying and trying, and from the outside you see a man that is strong, and I'm holding on, but on the inside I want to give out. On the inside I want to cry, I want to break down, I want to scream. And especially when the correction officer is now telling us a minute, it's already a minute, come on, let's go, get ready. And I'm trying to tell my mom, please, please, please. And having to see her walk away like that, and I had nothing to say that was gonna comfort her. And it was a scary situation, and at the same time very, very helpless. So for me, it was like I couldn't understand what was going on. Like, so everybody knowing in prison that you just can't really show emotion. So what I was doing is I was holding on the whole time. I got back. I told everybody it was all right. You don't really share stuff with everybody. So now I'm bottled it, like you. I'm trying to keep it in, and it was sad because I couldn't just sit there and cry. I had to wait all the way to nighttime, all the way till I actually put the sheet over my face, to where I could finally let out. But the problem is, I wanted to scream. I wanted to just moan with pain. I wanted to punch the walls and express myself in ways that I couldn't. And the sad part about it is I couldn't. And I couldn't get there because even then I was sharing myself with somebody else. And it's not like I want him to hear me. So even then I was suppressing it. So to this day, I haven't been able to really just let out. But I think that a lot of the tears that you saw in my TikTok video on Free J Rod is that you saw some of these emotions coming out. And but to this day, I wish I could just look up to the sky and scream, be able to just let out. And it's just something that I got so good at is just holding on and to the emotions that my heart really wants to express. So I wanted to share that with those who have felt helpless, those who have felt that you can't really just open up. And it's just, and also as a reminder to myself more than anything else, that the next time I get frustrated with my mom, because she might have a little thing going on here and there, which is not serious, but as a family, you already know sometimes you clash, and it's a reminder to myself more than anything else that remember that day. Remember the day that my mom was breaking down, hysterically crying. Remember the day that they were telling you 5 minutes when she just started crying over seeing this ID. And it's like, you don't know what you have until you lose it. You really don't. And it's sad that a lot of us have to lose it to really finally value it. And it took me to go to prison and value so many more things that I have never even imagined valuing. So I just want to share that with y'all and continuously share some of the stories, some of the pain, and just be real. I'm honestly don't have no professional cameras. I have no speech, one of some of the greatest speeches in the world, but I'm just coming at you as a real person, telling you this is what I struggle with, and let's be real with each other and let's open up. Let's not be the social media where I'm just smiling and not showing you that I do go through struggles. I do go through pain, and I just want to encourage those. I mean, love your family, love yourself, and but yeah, God bless you. Thank y'all for listening, and we'll continue doing this. Thank y'all.